we are starting the Foothills Trail. You got
all right, Honey Stinger just dropped us off at the trailhead, Table Rock, and trail goes that way. Hiking the Foothills Trail out here with Ramdino and Come Along. Doing about 14.5 today, and it is 10:27. So I'm gonna get my feet moving, and if I see any views, I'll bring them to you. Afternoon update. It's about 2:20, and I made it here to the Cantrell campsite, and Chimney Top campsite is 4.6 miles ahead. So anyway, definitely not stopping here, but I'm not sure if Chimney Top is where I'm going either. So anyway, just gonna keep my feet moving. Trail goes this way. You know what we do? Let's go. The remains of a bratwurst and some french fries. Got some coffee going. Fresh fries. All right, made it up to Sassafras Gap, and Fresh Ground is set up here. He was feeding everybody. Had some coffee, bratwurst, some fresh cooked french fries, some Gatorade, and some sweets. And now I'm getting ready to move out because I'm getting a little cold. We got 4.5 miles to go to get to the camp we're going to tonight. I think it's about 2:30. All right, we're going up on the highest peak in South Carolina. This is Sassafras. Not much of a view today, but that's all right. I'll show you what it'll look like, or what it would look like. Nice. Just picture it. All right. day 2. It's about 8 o'clock. Started a little after 7. Moon was up, but you can see the sun starting to come up now. And we've been doing a bit of climbing this morning. Had breakfast to start the day. Fresh ground was there at the campsite we were at last night. Had a big crowd last night and this morning for breakfast. But that was awesome to get some coffee and bacon, eggs, pancakes. Fresh ground hooked us up. But plan is to do about, I think, 19 today. Bear something campground we're going to. What's the cause we're going to? Bear something. Where are we going today? Bear something, bear.
19 miles.
19 miles. Yeah, that sounds good. All right.
We'll find it when we get there.
You got it.
Got a good start.
That's right. All right, you know what we do. Trail goes that way. What do we say? Let's go.
We made it down to Virginia Hawkins Falls. We got some rain recently, so we're moving pretty good. Good looking falls. Go ahead, come along.
22.6 miles and have 53.6 to go. So, you know, hey, making some headway. Really love following the white blazes. Feels good. Could be chasing white blazes again. So we're coming up on Lake Jocassee, I think. We'll be hiking around it some. But yeah, trail goes this way. You know what we do? Let's go! All right, so I've come 27.8 and I've got 48.4. I am in Gorges State Park. The Frozen Creek access, Frozen Creek access is 5 miles. All right, trail goes that way. You know what we do. Let's go! day 3. It's about 8 o'clock, and I started out of camp about 6:15 or so. It was still dark, but the moon was full and bright, and it was good hiking. It's kind of fun in the dark, and then just kind of watch the sun sort of peer up over the ridge. But anyway, I'm not real sure what the plan is today. I know that fresh ground was going to be 13 miles ahead at a road crossing, so I know I'll definitely be stopping in there for some refreshments at some point today whenever I get there. Not real sure how much further past that we're gonna go, but yeah, I doing okay. I think I'm kind of fighting something off. Didn't sleep the best last night. I was really cold at first, just like shivery, which is not like me, because it was not particularly cold last night. I mean, it was cold, but not like, I don't know. I shouldn't have been shivering like that. And then I kind of woke up and I was sort of sweaty and clammy. So I don't know. I think I'm definitely kind of fighting something off. But anyway, no big deal. Trail's kind of a mixture of some really cool steps and ridge walking, and then also like some old logging roads. So that's what I'm on right now. Anyway, trail goes that way. I think there's gonna be a waterfall up probably about 2 miles from here or so. So anyway, I'll show you that or any other views when I see them. All right, I made it halfway. 38.1 to Oconee. 38.1 from Table Rock. So, yeah. Making some progress. All right, trail goes that way. Trail goes that way. I just had to hit the low power mode. I'm about to charge up here a little bit. All right, trail goes that way. You know what we do? Let's go! All right, it's about 11:30. Got them up and peeled on still. It's still kind of cool out here. So I made it to the Bad Creek parking area, or anyway, it's 0.7 that way. But yeah, the Foothills Trail goes that way. So you know what we do? Let's go.
Alright, so this is Bridal Falls up there. One of the prettiest waterfalls around. Last time I was here, this little addition was not here, and you had to jump from that rock up to that rock over. But so that made it a little safer now. right, afternoon update. It is 3 o'clock and just leaving the road crossing, and fresh ground was set up back there, and he had some chicken noodle soup, and man, that hit the spot. One of his famous grilled cheese sandwiches, some coffee, a couple big glasses of Gatorade. I feel a lot better. It was cold when I stopped, but we've been kind of going uphill since then, so I got heated back up. But plan is to go another 5 to a campsite, and so I'd like to get there before dark. So that's the plan anyway. Got come along right in front, and Ramdino's still back at the Fresh Ground Cafe, but he'll be coming up behind us. So I'll show you campsite when we get there.
And it is nothing but cliffs.
About 9 o'clock, and this is Saturday, I believe, day 3. Slept great last night. Slept all the way through the night. I didn't wake up till 5:15, and usually I wake up about every hour. So slept great last night. I think it might have been that chicken soup and grilled cheese I got from Fresh Ground. And then, of course, I cooked dinner last night. I had 2 packs of ramen and a couple Slim Jims. So, you know, my double ramen Slim Jim, it always hits. So, got 20 miles or so from here to the end. There's some talk of maybe trying to push all the way. I kind of wouldn't mind coming up a little short of that, spending another night out in the woods, but anyway, we'll see what happens. But that view I just showed you was Whiteside Mountain. That was pretty. Not a lot of real views on this trail, but it's a pretty trail. It's different. A lot of ups and downs. But anyway, we got come along right there, and Ramdino up ahead of him. So anyway, trail goes that way. You know what we do? Let's go. So I'm trying out 2 new pieces of gear on this hike. So I figured I'd just kind of talk about each of them a little bit, different times. Just kind of going downhill right now. The trail's kind of easy right now, so I figured this would be a good time. But first, new piece of gear that I was gonna talk about are my shorts. Trying to get them in the camera here. They are Patagonia. They're actually the same model, I guess, that I wore on my thru hike, but I had to replace the ones that I had on my thru hike. The inner mesh was completely worn through, and they were black when I started the thru hike, and they're kind of a sort of a brownish color now. So anyway, I got these for Christmas. They're the same model, like I said, but they've definitely made improvements to them. The waistband is noticeably softer and more comfortable than the other ones, so that's been a good improvement. One other change to them, the back pocket on the other one had a zipper, and it was always really hard to get into that zipper, so I never even really used it. You kind of almost had to use 2 hands, hold one side and pull on the other. So they've actually got a little button flap, or a button on that back pocket now. So you know, Patagonia is always going to improve their products if they can, and the subtle changes they made to these shorts are a definite improvement.
They still have the really nice 2-side zipper pockets that are deep and can hold a lot. But then when you have them kind of zipped up, they're really unobtrusive. They just kind of sit real close to you. It doesn't look like you have big billowy pockets. So anyway, love these shorts, and highly recommend them. And I've enjoyed the improvements that they made. Also, kind of like the new color too. Yeah, they're nice. So anyway, that's my first new piece of gear review on trail. There'll be more coming. So I just left the parking lot right back there, Burles Ford, and there was some trail magic going on back there. It wasn't fresh grounds, but 2 plates and Ramrod, I think his name was. Anyway, former thru hikers, and just really wanted to come out, and they'd heard about the end of days hike and wanted to come out and do some trail magic. So that was awesome. They were working on some pulled pork, but it wasn't ready yet. But they had chips and a bunch of other snacks and sweet tea, and so it was real nice little stop, and super great folks. They both had vans, and they were kind of showing me their setups. 2 plates. She had just bought her van. It was a Sprinter, and new to her, but she's going full-time van life in that. So she said that she had been in a Honda Odyssey, and so had definitely stepped up going into that Sprinter van. But I got to see that. So that was really cool. I want a van, so Honey Stinger, we need to get one. But all right, let me get my feet moving. It's kind of gotten cold, and I'm in some kind of burn zone. Anyway, trail goes that way. You know what we do? Let's go. All right, so just came up on this sign. Says that it is 9.2 to Highway 28, and it's 13.6 to Oconee, which is the end, 13.6. Ramdino's ahead. He wants a shower and a bed. I've got my bed. It's right back here. I could care less about a shower. I stink, therefore I am. Anyway, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing 13.6. Going home earlier than I expected, or if I'm gonna get one more night out here. But anyway, trail goes that way. I'm gonna get my feet moving. Let's go. so this is where the Foothills Trail and the Jocassee Trail kind of diverge. But it's 8.3 to Oconee State Park. And Foothills Trail goes that way. Let's go.